So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels it. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel.
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is We hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optolong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shadows. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color. on my telescope now. Get what's wrong with this thing.
Another lost Lone Ranger. Can I break this spell? Do one thing right, do I make two things wrong? If I want to stand my line, I will always take the fall. If I just do the left, watch it hit from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all of the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I've felt a lot of women who refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever else bring. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Oh. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we can get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.
That I have lost my friend. Got the sunset on the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must go back before it's too late. You're afraid you're feeling alone. Time and space can never unfold. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghostly embrace can only mean tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to land of blue. Oh, na 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 na. Sitting at the lake, I'm feeling confused, but I had my guitar, so I played this blues. But I'm afraid, the world might be true, that I might never be back Seems to me that I have lost my friend.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta. So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power.
Nope, it never ends. And it still doesn't end because it's Friday. It's Friday.
It's Friday night.
It's Friday. It's
Friday, baby.
All right for fighting. Yeah, don't quit my day job. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so we got some really good news tonight. We got some new guests to announce. It's Friday night. I don't know. I know, Eric, you've been working like a mad dog. I don't know if you got your Constellation or you even knew which one.
Yeah. I
You
got
did
it.
it? You did it?
I did it.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even think you knew. I gotta turn this off. This thing is already cutting off. I'm gonna switch to the other mic. Give me 1 second.
He's a professional.
Oh, yes.
There we go. It might be a little echoey for now, but I'll fix that later. So, welcome everybody. We're here. It's Friday night, and it's beginners / constellation night. I know last Wednesday, if you missed it, we had a really good interview with Greg Krinklaw from Sky Tools, which was really cool, and he is so excited to be coming back to give us a hands-on rundown of its capabilities. I know we went through a lot of the technical jargon of what it could do and all that. Now it's to see the hands-on information. So probably sometime after NEAF, we'll be having him return and talk about what it can do. Oh, no. Oh, wow. The echo. Did the echo stop? Check.
I don't think so. It's still going.
It's still there? That it has stopped. Oh, it's so weird. Ooh. Did somebody hit mute? I think Dave just kicked out. Yeah, Dave dumped.
Oh, man.
He'll be back. All right. I'll switch back to the other mic. Hold on a second. Everyone's complaining about the echo. All right. Let me put this back on. Let me put this back on. Let me turn this off. And how's that? Is that better?
That seems a little better.
Tell me if that's better, because if that's better, we'll keep it like that. I'll just raise the volume just a tad. Check 1, 2. How's that? Is that better? Is that better, everybody? And oh, that's where the hiss is coming from. It is Dave. All right.
I totally blew that up.
That's all right. It happens. So we got some new guests that we're going to be talking about, and I know we didn't do the sponsors and guests last Wednesday, so we're going to do it tonight because we just got a late addition to the guest list, and we got 2 confirmations today on new guests coming before the eclipse. So we're going to get into that a little bit, and then let's see. We got picture of the week tonight, right? We got that, and I see a lot of people in the chat. I see Corin, Matt, Greg, Sean. That's my buddy Sean, my alcohol partner in crime in another country.
Sean's in there,
yeah. Let's see. Starlancer Jay. Hey, what's up, Ross? How's it going? Greg Meyer. Oh, I'm trying so hard to get Sean to come down. I am literally going to smuggle him through Buffalo into New York to get him here. So he's going to come. He better come, because I'm going to be. I have one last chance to get him over when I go. I think I'm going to go see him at the eclipse. So if that's the case, he may just not make it. I may just throw him in my trunk and have a house guest for a week. But it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great time. We got a packed schedule of guests from now all the way through to the eclipse. So let's get on into it, and we'll go over that really quick and say thank you to all the sponsors and all that. So here we go. For those of you that are new to the show, welcome to the show. We do have sponsors that do a lot for the show in the background and in the foreground. We just got to say thank you to them. And if anybody knows businesses that want to become sponsors for giveaways and stuff for the show, I know we got a lot of great members out there that know a lot of people. If you do, and you know somebody that wants to become a sponsor, have them contact me at dan@astroworldweb.com, and we'll get them on the sponsor list. So that is going to be cool. So we got Prima Lucha Lab, who's been a staunch supporter of the show for the past many years, and Optolong. So thank you for those 2 companies for their giveaways and the filters. They can't see that yet. Hold that up later. Actually, what I'll do for you guys, since you guys are only seeing the 3-up, I got to show you the live. So there's the live. Now you see the live. But we also have Masters of Pix Insight and IP4AP, and we're giving away a Masters of Pix Insight workshop tonight. It's Friday night. We do it every Friday night. We give away a free Masters of Pix. Masters.
Oh dear.
Oh, belly. We'll just do that. There we go. I muted you for a second, Dave. So just give me a second. Masters of Pix Insight, we're giving away free workshops. Thank you for them. We give away, and we also give away on the last Wednesday of the month. We give away an IP4AP yearly subscription. So if you don't know what IP4AP is, go check it out. You can go and see it. And they do a lot of tutorials on Photoshop and Pix Insight. They keep on putting up fresh content up there, and it's pretty darn cool. So go check it out as well. Also, we have our own retail store. If you need any Astro gear, you can get them directly from us now. We have all your faves. We got ZWO, we got Player One, we got Prima Luce. We got I just got this in today. We got the new Pegasus Power Box version 3 just came in. What else did we get? We got these guys, the Tri-Band, the new Altair Astro filter. We just got that in. We got a bunch of cool stuff coming in. Really good stuff. So if you want anything, you can hit me up on that phone number there, or email me at AstroWorldTelescopes.com. So if you missed it, go check it out. Last Wednesday was Greg Crinklaw. He was talking about Sky Tools, and he's a creator. He owns Skyhound, which is the company that develops Sky Tools. He's been doing it for many, many years. I've used it for many years, and it's a really great program. So go check it out at Sky Tools at skyhound.com. What is this? The 21st, this Wednesday coming up. We got Bob Denny coming up for another repeat of Ascom Alpaca. He's going to be coming on, and once a year I have fly. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Corin, come over to Neef, man. It'll be cool. And Bob Denny is going to be on. He's been on before. He was on about 2 years ago, and now he's back. Ascom Alpaca is starting to catch on, and it looks like he's going to show us a little bit more on how that works. March 9th, just confirmed today. And this is a Saturday show. Saturday. He's out in Holland, if I remember right. So it's a long way away. It's a completely different time zone. And Guido's going to be coming on. So I got to say a thank you to Gideon and getting me in contact with Guido. He confirmed he's very excited to come on board and be on the show, and it looks like he's going to be doing some sort of presentation on all the smart scopes that he's been testing. So I think he's going to be talking about that. So also the following Wednesday, we got George Helios coming in, the creator of Hocus Focus. So that's another guest that we got coming on. I met George last Neef. Really great guy, knows his stuff, and I can't wait to hear more about what Hocus Focus can do. So I really want to see what that's all about. And March 20th, right before the eclipse, Alan Freeman will be here to tell us how to image this eclipse and all what we can do to make sure that our once-in-a-lifetime event hopefully goes off without a hitch, as long as you got the skies to do it. So, it's going to be great to see Alan. Met Alan also last year at Neef. Really great guy. He's a member, I believe, of the Buffalo Astronomers Association, BAA, up in Buffalo. So, going to be good to see him again. And of course, come and hang out with us on our other social media platforms, Twitter, Twitch, Discord, whatever. And just remember also, we also have the AstroWorld Telescopes forums as well. Well, look at us for AstroWorld Telescopes on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that as well. Also, we got all of our members that are on YouTube, on Patreon, on everything. If you want to become a member on Patreon, feel free to hit us up at AstroWorld TV on Patreon. You get all these perks. I know they've been going out again, but these are all different member levels, and for different levels, you have more peaks, more perks. And thank you everybody for being a part of it. It helps us with NEEF. It helps us with the cost of that. It helps us with all the other stuff that we do for giveaways and all that kind of stuff. So thank you everybody for doing all of the support. It's been great. Thank you so much. And there we go. Let me unmute Dave. I think the dog's away. There we go. And Dave
That was from the other room.
Oh my goodness.
That dog.
Yep. You got, yeah. I said, I still have some of those kisses, those little kisses that nobody wanted at NEEF. So they're still good. So I'm giving them out.
No.
I'm giving them out. And with every order that you have from AstroWorld Telescopes, you get some custom Hershey's kisses from AstroWorld. So those things are like Twinkies. They have the half-life of like 20 years. So they're never going to be bad. So what's going on, peeps? It's Friday night. What do we got?
So like I was showing, I got my new flat panel today.
Oh my goodness! You're gonna make me grab mine out. There you go.
I'll grab my little.
I'll grab my little guy out. There you go.
Yeah. Small, medium, and large. Eric obviously has the large one.
I don't know. What size? How many millimeters is yours?
This one's the 185.
Okay, so yeah, this one's a little bit.
Yours is the 220, right?
Yeah.
I've got a 220, but the 185, 220 is too big for that 127.
255, I believe. I think.
Oh, that's even bigger.
Yeah, you can look right on the bottom. It'll say 255.
Yep. Eric's is bigger.
And Leon's getting larger. But yeah, I mean, those Giottos are really, really cool.
They are. They're really cool.
Mark Ellis says he's got a 395.
Yeah, well, he had to get one for that CDK.
Yeah, for that CDK.
Yeah. Show off. But I started, using it this week, earlier this week, and I'm loving these things. I really, really am.
They are awesome.
This is so cool. I mean, being able to set up the time I want. It does the dynamic exposures, and I set them all like at 2.5 seconds for all of my flats. And I just set the correct brightness reading. This has been so cool.
Yeah, it's a game changer. Do you have the Alto with yours, or?
I do with my smaller one. That's on the I think it's the 120.
Yeah, that's one that I was showing, the 120 for like this little guy.
Yep. That's what I have it for I have the Alto 1 for that.
Yeah, this is for like red cat size up to an 80 millimeter, I guess.
Yeah, and I've got it on my
91.
FLT91. Yeah, I've got it on my 91, and that one's great.
Yeah, I have that one for my 80 millimeter with the Alto, but the Alto could handle the 185 as well. So
yep.
I had to get this because I put the 127 on, and I'm like, the 220 is too big for that scope.
Yeah. So we got Constellation night, and what we do on Friday nights. Wow, I don't even know what day it is.
Here's the beastie.
There you go, beautiful.
So it's in a little bit of disarray because I've got the edge up now, so I had to borrow a few cables. and stuff like that.
Funny.
It's all good. So yeah. So now this one's sitting in my space.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do picture of the week, and I want to see what this thing is like. This thing is. I literally just got this in today. This guy.
Oh, is that the new V3?
Yeah, with the antenna, and it's got the 6 USB 3.0s. It's got 6 12-volt power outs.
Wow.
It's got the always on 7 and 8. It's got 8 actually. These 2 are always on for you to do, I guess. And then you got 2 heaters. Oh, you got 2 heaters over here. You got 3 2 heater ports here. And then you got 2 more USB 2.0s on this side. So you got 8 USB ports. You got another out here. You got a USB 3 out. You got LAN in. I mean, it's pretty robust. I mean, it's got VESA screws, so you can use your VESA plate on it.
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad. So we'll see.
Mark's asking how much are they hitting you up on for those new ones?
I think they're the same price as the old Ultimate. I think it was like, let me see. One, let's see. UPB 3.0, right? The power box.
Let me put my GeoTool back here.
Yeah, Ultimate Power Box 3.0 is going for a whopping $644.50.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
They're proud of it.
Hey.
Well,
Yeah.
well, not for nothing. I believe the 2 of this was $680, if I remember right.
Oh, was it really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I myself, it's because I got it from, AstroWorld telescopes as well. What did I get, Dan? It was the advanced.
You got the
and
advanced
yeah, I got the advanced
and the
with
USB hub. I
the
think,
USB
right?
hub,
Yep.
and I got and then I also ended up getting the plate,
The A plate.
the A plate, so I can
Yep.
put it all up, and which is really nice. And I'm able to set everything up on there. My Melee, the ASI Air Pros on there. Pretty much, everything's on there. It's all mounted, and then I put the dovetail clamp.
Yep.
On there, and then it's easy for me to take on and take off, and to go from the refractor over to the SCT. It's nice.
Yep. It's it all depends. There's so many different configurations that you could do for all these different parts. You got Pegasus, you got Melee, you got Eagle, you got ASI Air, you got what's this? They also got that new power. What is it? There was something else, new power that that was actually just power for rig. Apertura came out with a new battery.
Oh, the box, the power supply.
It's like an Everflow box power supply. There was something else that came out recently with power. But everything's coming out. I mean, it's crazy how technology is definitely making everything change from power supplies to smart telescopes. It's kind of crazy.
Well, and the thing is all these different companies putting it all out and creating competition to help drive the price down.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to. I need to do a quick video, like a follow-up video of the new 2 low-profile 2-inch Asado that I have on Edge, and how I've got it now mounted. And people were asking me once I did the unboxing and intro and how I got it mounted initially. Now they're asking, since I finally got it out here on the mount, They want to see how it's working and or know how it's working and all that. So I hope to maybe do if I can, maybe something this weekend, just to show how it's mounted now and how it's set up. I even still have the EAF on there because you have to get it somewhat because you got to get it
rough focus.
Rough focus. And so I was using that. So I was sending back the the travels so I can have enough step space on the Asado. So I went back to, because I think it goes up to like 400,000 steps or something.
So it's 400 and change.
Yeah. So I went to, so I had that, so I pushed that to 200 so I get to so I can have that at mid, and then unlock the mirrors, and then I use the EAF to get it into rough focus, and then I lock the mirrors again, and then use the Asado to do all the standard autofocus.
That's crazy. That's a lot of work, man.
Well, because when it was all set up and it was already pushed, and it was already at the mat, already traveled all the way in, and I forgot that I had to do the autofocus, and it kept hitting 0.
What the
when you autofocus,
the Asado was hitting, but
it was because I had to travel all the way in.
I know, I get that, but what I'm saying, you just said you had the Asado at 200.
No. I had to send it to 200.
Yeah. Okay. So when you sit there, and especially if you're using a reducer on, are you using a reducer on it?
I am. I've got the 0.7 reducer on the edge. Yep.
Here's the thing with Schmitz, and this is one thing where Schmitz and refractors actually differ. Okay, so and it's real important to keep this in your back focus calculations when you have a reducer. It's super important to do this so you don't have that issue. So let's say you got in the Asado, if I remember correctly, it's 15 millimeters of back focus, right?
Okay.
For total, all the way in to all the way out.
Okay.
So you want to add 7 or so millimeters to your back focus calculations. So
right now, since I'm at 105, I should have added maybe a 5 millimeter spacer.
No. So let's say the you need 100. What are you the 8, right? You're at 105.
Yeah, 105. So I'm at 105.
Okay. So now what you want to be at is at let me see if I'm doing this right. 112, if I remember right. Yeah, 112. Yeah. You want it to be a focus.
112. So I have to get to 112.
What? No. What you're gonna? No. So you don't need another space. Well, you might need another spacer.
You may need another space, but you're saying push it out so you can get to 112.
So you're in the middle at focus, so you have that play back and forth, so you don't have to do this and EAF and blah 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 and knob and then back rear cell and all that, so you don't have to do all that. So add that whatever it's half of your focus travel is, add that to your back focus calculations, and then you'll be at halfway racked out in focus, and then you have all that motion either way to do your focus routine.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think I follow you. Yeah, because the EAF, since the EAF was already connected, I mean, it was either take the EAA off and then do the manual autofocus before I lock the mirrors. But having the EAF already on there, I just grabbed the hand controller and brought it back into focus.
So I'm curious to see how that works, because I'm looking to potentially get a 925, and I want to know, should I look at the Asada, or should I look at one of those light crawlers for moonlight?
Oh, the moonlights.
I apologize. I need to correct myself. My sickness is kicking in. Yes, Matt, you do subtract it. You do subtract it because at the end, you want to be at 105 at the end. So just the width of your focuser. So if you're at 105, -7 would be 98, because halfway you would be at 105.
Right.
That,
Okay.
yeah, that's right. I apologize, Matt. Thank you for keeping me on track. I do appreciate that, because my brain is not working. So yeah, so
I'm confused too, Matt. Sometimes it's
I'm way confused after the way we ended up last week Wednesday's show. I mean,
Back focus will rack your brain.
Yep.
it will. It will.
Thank you, Matt, for keeping me on track there. Appreciate it.
But nonetheless, it's all set up now. I've got the proper focus. Nina can autofocus with Hocus Focus, no problem, and stuff like that. So yeah, and I just absolutely love the Asato. It is.
It's so accurate. It really is. And for those of you that want something like just about as accurate, I gotta say the Sesto Senso from Prima Luce for a box focuser is stupid sensitive and stupid reliable. It's like 5 times more accurate than EAF.
Wow.
Ridiculous. It's a sub-micron focuser as well.
For me, the thing was, for me personally, looking at budget, I looked at the Moonlight CH, which is the one for the edge, because you can put the focuser in. You can not the focus, but the reducer inside, basically inside the focuser. It was just for my budget, it was a little too much. But then talking with Filippo as well as Tom, I just have confidence. I know him, and I know Tom pretty, fairly well.
Yeah, no, I
got that confidence.
They definitely look so good.
They do.
Yeah.
Is it a rotator as well, or is it just focus?
Right now, it's just focus. You have to get the Arco. You have to, and I love the low profile because they have the 8-inch edge in mind. When they were making it, because the way they have it contoured, it's almost like a slightly like a Y shape, so it can.
Yeah, I don't have
one. Fit around the mirror.
The mirror locks are. It's like indented on the side, so the mirror locks you can still buy it and use it. And they also, you got to remember that the original Asato, the 2-inch Asato, wiped out 58 millimeters of back focus for this thing. It was fat. I mean, it was huge. And a lot of people were seeing with that. Another one of the things a lot of people were seeing with, with the 58 millimeters, and then you have the Arco, you're taking like 77 or 79 millimeters of back focus just with these two things. And if you have an 8-inch Schmidt, if you want to add a focus wheel and 17 millimeters for the camera, and so you're at 37 millimeters with the filter wheel. God forbid you have something else in there, you may not be able to fit both of them, depending on what model you have. So, so another reason why they made these low profiles. So now you got, I think it's 50 millimeters for both the Arco and the Asato, as opposed to 79 or whatever it was for the both of them. So now it's like, you saved about 30 millimeters of back focus there by making this low profile. It's really cool. So.
Yeah. Corin says, astrophotography's middle name is confusion. No kidding. Absolutely.
So I think I'm selling this guy at NEAF.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're going to sell that.
Maybe later this year or next year, maybe I'll look at the Arco to add on to the edge. And but right now I really don't need to, because I'm using the Celestron OAG, and then I'll just loosen the thumb screws, the front thumb screws, and just manually rotate. Just like I'm doing with the William Optics.
Yeah, that's this guy right here.
Yes.
That's what I have on mine.
Yeah, that's what I have on the. Yeah, my William Optics have the manual focuser, and with the 08 and with the Celestron 08B, like I said, I can one of the thumb screws, one of the front thumb screws, so I'm not messing up anything on the camera itself, and then just manually do it. Boom, it's good.
Yep.
I'm getting there. I'm learning it.
Not for nothing, Owen. You think about it, and everybody starts talking price, right? So, if
Sure.
you take the 2-inch low profile and the 2-inch Arco, it's about $1,500 or $1,600, right? Now we're talking light crawlers and night crawlers. I mean, your night crawler is coming close to $2,400-$2,500. So it depends on what's in your budget too.
Right. Exactly.
You could go over 30, $3,200-$3,300 for a top of the line night crawler.
Yep.
But it's really cool.
They are.
It's really cool.
In the 2,000 to 2,500 to 3,500 range refractor, what would you go for? I understand focal length could be different. I'm looking for brands. Well, of course, I would say maybe look at ASCAR.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Jay Polanco is asking for in the 2,500 to 3,500 range. What refractor would you go for? I understand focal length can be different. He's looking for specific brands.
That price, Skywatcher Esprit. The Esprit line, I love it. I think it's great. I'll go all the way up to the 120. And I have my 80. I unfortunately sold mine because I had too many telescopes. So see, even Greg said the Esprit, the Takahashis are unbelievable. They might be on the upper end of that range.
End, yeah.
But
maybe I'm a little biased. I'm saying William Optics, or I'd say ASCAR, but they've got is it Founder Optics?
Founder Optics, yep. But the Esprit 120 is on sale right now for $32.99. $32.99. It's usually $4,200. It's like $1,000 off. They're doing this crazy sale. Yeah, Takahashi is great, but man, let me tell you, you're right, Jay. Every single adapter has got to be from them. Everything is special. Everything's off by like 1 millimeter. If it's a 60, if it's an M63 now, it's M64. You got to get theirs. But nothing. I mean, the Takahashi optics, the clarity is just unbelievable. Astrophysics, I love my astrophysics scope, but that again, we're not talking in the $3,500 range. We're talking about in the $7,000 to $10,000 range. Yeah, well, the Esprits are awesome. And when you're ready to buy the Esprit, let me know, Jay. Give me a ring. Give me a call, man. I'll have it drop shipped right to your house. Yeah. The Esprit is awesome. I mean, if I didn't have my astrophysics, I'd still have my Esprit. That's the only reason why I got rid of it. Bellevue also has great scopes too.
Let's see, Skywatcher Evo Star. If you want a big one, for 150.
Yeah, but that's the Evo
Star 130.
Evo Star line. It's kind of like the no frills line of Skywatcher a little bit.
The Esprit 120 is what, 3,300?
30. What is it? 33? Yeah, 3,300 right now.
Yeah, for that. The ASCAR 130 is 35, so that's right there at the top of your budget. The William Optics FLT 120 is 3,300.
Yep.
So you're gonna get some pretty good focal length out of any of those.
You're gonna get anywhere from 800 to 950. You know,
Yeah.
depending. I think William Optics runs a little bit lower than that, if I remember right.
Yeah. But Sean makes a good point too. For that kind of money,
Yeah, William Optics runs.
You could get a really good reflector that's going to give you that focal length as well.
That is true,
and faster optics.
And I know Sean's been a big Sharp Star's been great too. Sean, what's his name? Starfield Optics. My buddy Steve Malia up in Canada, doing some great stuff with his. We sell those too. So feel free to shameless plug there. So if you want a Teleview, I can get those too, but they're going to be way out of your budget. Altair is good. I mean, they're all good. I mean, honestly, to me, it goes from probably William Optics to the Esprit line, probably, then to what would be after that Esprit line. I really like the Esprits. I think that with the quality control from them has just been outstanding to me. The only reason why I say that is the same reason that Eric says it about Explore Scientifics, because I use the Esprit, Eric uses William Optics. So I saw your face pop up for something, Eric.
My face pop up for something?
Oh, I don't know. You had a weird look on your face for a small second.
I'm looking at. No, if he thinks about reflectors, definitely, Sean knows because he uses them a lot. But just an FYI, I'm looking at the TOC. The TOC E130 is
that's the Epsilon, yeah.
The Epsilon is 3,000, but that sucker's like a F3.
Or if you want to go crazy, you get the Sharp Star 200. It's like f2.8 or something like that.
Yeah. And then they also make that, what's that Cassegrain they make?
Yeah, the
Sharp
half.
Star.
Oh yeah, the SCA 260.
SCA.
Oh, those things are beautiful.
Oh yeah, Drew Evans has one of those, and I've seen quite a few of his pictures with that SCA. I've even chatted with him a little bit because I kind of had my eye on that too, because Cassegrain or whatever. They seem like it's not as bad to collimate, pretty, but yeah, he's got some great pictures. If you look up Drew Evans and stuff on AstroWorld, with that SCA 260, it's really nice. And I think it's fast too.
And it's small. It's small.
Yeah, it's small, lightweight.
Yeah, it's carbon fiber and everything. Yep. Yeah, lightweight. Yeah.
It's got that black-red kind of color scheme going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we're all gonna, when it comes down to equipment, we're all gonna, praise what we use. We're gonna praise what we've used, and I've used Explore Scientifics. I've sold Explore Scientifics, to date, but it doesn't mean it's a bad telescope. It's a great telescope. It's just that I wanted something a little bit more, and then I went to the Esprit. And then I went to the astrophysics. So after that is probably a Takahashi, a big friggin' crazy, 7-inch friggin' TOC, for $25,000. But but I mean, right now I think that I'm good with my what is it, 6-inch 6-inch AP scope. I'm happy with that. I think that and I'm really looking forward to putting BXT to the test with these telephone lines and see if it fixes the stars with the telephone line. I think that's. I'm going to send that right to Russ when if it works. So.
If not, just send them their pictures where it didn't work, and the II can figure it out.
Yeah, and then you can use it as training images. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
the Sharp Star 150 to f2.8 for $2,100.
Man, that sounds too good to be true, though.
Must be AliExpress.
Yeah,
No,
must.
no, it's not.
Oh yeah.
Nope. And that's that's a 420 focal length.
It's tiny. That's tiny,
Yeah,
man.
super fast.
That's why. That's why it's so cheap. So, your 420 focal length is just a little bit more than a red cat. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah, yeah, but you get that speed. But yeah, but it's a light bucket. I mean, you got 150 millimeter. I mean, it's gonna suck up some photons, and that's why But those are reflectors. But I know he was asking about refractors.
Yep. Oh man, I'm hoping, Tom. I'm hoping that it works, and I'm waiting for a nice clear night. I'm literally gonna shoot right through them, right to the north, and I'm gonna shoot right through them. I'm gonna try and get like 7 or 8 diffractions on these things and see if it picks them up, because it's weird, because the power lines, they don't go straight across because the telescope's gonna be tilted one way or another, right? So the telephone lines could be going from the top right to the bottom left. It's going to go right through this. So it's going to be like this star will be screwed up, then this star will be fine in the middle on the top. All the stars will be fine. Then is this tilt? No, it's not tilt. It's the damn power lines. So FMA 135. I have not used it. I've heard it was decent though. I haven't heard anything bad about it, but
Oh yeah, that's the little one, kind of like
Yep.
the Rokinon.
Yep,
Kind of like
exactly.
kind of like yeah. No, I haven't used it because I have the Rokinon.
Right. So you want to do what we got? We got
Yeah,
the
I can do I can do mine.
yeah. Go for it, and then I'll do mine.
Okay, let me just get things set up
I got a blaring headache. Whew. Did not sleep well last night. Did not. Goddamn dogs. Telling you, they're the worst. Takes up all the freaking bed. I got tiny dogs, man.
All right.
Got a 14-pound and a 4-pound. I mean,
Right. All right.
There you go. Capricornus. All right. Here we go.
Capricornus. Yes. This is my constellation. Why? Because I'm actually a Capricorn. If you want to go by astrology and all that stuff. But yes, constellation Capricornus. And so we'll give a little bit of facts about Capricornus. It is 414 square degrees, and that makes it the 40th largest of the 88 constellations. And it is in the southern hemisphere, the fourth quadrant, SQ4, and it can be seen between as north 60 degrees, south at 90 degrees. And it's a very faint constellation, but it's shaped like an arrowhead. But it's, as you can see here, it's surrounded by Aquila, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Microscopium, and Pisces Australis, if I'm pronouncing that right. But you can see here, if you show my arrow, here's the ecliptic, and this is what makes it a member of the zodiac family, is because it is one of the 12 constellations that is crossing over, that is in the ecliptic. So it is the smallest member of the zodiac constellation family, and its astrology name, our sign Sagittarius, Capricorn, it's Capricorn. And both in ancient astronomy as well as modern astrology, Capricornus marks the start of the winter solstice and astronomical winter. because Capricornus and comes into the sun in around December 20th, 21st. The English translation is the sea goat. Its genitive star form for its how it names the stars is Capricorni rather, and its abbreviation given by the International Astronomical Union is CAP. Now, as I said, it's a very faint constellation with its brightest star, Deneb Algeti, which is Delta Capricorni. It's the brightest star with a magnitude of 2.81. It's the only star in the constellation above a mag 3. So here in the northern hemisphere, it can be best seen during the summer between August and September, but you have to have really good seeing conditions in order to see it because, as I said, it's pretty faint. It's very faint, rather. In Capricornus, there are 5 named stars. There are 5 meteor showers named within Capricornus, 5 stars with known exoplanets, and 1 Messier object. So the mythology of Capricornus, it dates back even before the ancient Greeks. The Sumerians have linked it to Oannes, which is the Sumerian god of wisdom, while the Babylonians even had cataloged the constellation as early as 1000 BC, but they both called it the goatfish, their constellation. The ancient Greeks linked the constellation to Pan, and Pan was the son of Hermes and a nature spirit, and he's depicted as a man with horns and the legs of a goat. And in Greek mythology, those beings are known as satyrs, and and Pan was known as the chief of the satyrs, the head satyr. He is known as the god of shepherds, hunters, and the wilderness. Now, the mythology a bit more. The word panic is associated with Pan because of his yell. He would cause mortals to go mad with fear if they wandered too close to him into his area and disturbed him while he was sleeping. Now, during the Titan War, which was the war between the Greek gods and the Titans, his yell was so ferocious that it caused the Titans to even scatter, which allowed the gods to, and many times in their battles, get the upper hand on their battles. Now, after the Titans were defeated and sent to below Tartarus, Zeus sent them down even under Tartarus, the monster Typhon, which was the son of the Titan Tartarus and Gaia, the Mother Earth. He wanted vengeance, so for this defeat of the Titans, so he went on a rampage and started marching onto Olympus to battle the gods. Now, Pan saw Typhon heading, towards Olympus, and he warned the gods. He moved ahead of them and warned the gods of the incoming attack, and told them to hide by turning themselves into animals, and he turned himself into a goat. Now, Zeus, he turned himself into a ram, but he was still caught by Typhon, and he was actually dismembered. And his sinews, which are like your tendons and stuff like that, Typhon hid them in a cave. Now, Typhon was also angry at Pan for, warning the gods before he arrived, and he started pursuing, and the chase was on, and actually pursued him to Egypt. Now, Pan almost got caught, and when at that point, he actually had his own moment of panic, and while he was jumping or diving to the Nile River, he was going to be transforming into a fish. But during this panic attack, he only managed to change his lower half to a fish, which is where you have the goatfish. And while he was in the Nile, to distract Typhon, he would continue with his yells, and that allowed his father Hermes to find and gather all of Zeus's missing body parts. And once Zeus got back together into his true form, he caught up to Typhon and Pan in Egypt. He defeated the monster with thunderbolts, but Pan unfortunately wasn't able to transform back. But Zeus, in gratitude for what Pan had done, in the Titan War, and as well as the Typhon battle, placed him into the stars as a gesture of gratitude. So there's not a lot of deep sky objects in Capricornus, but here is the Messier object. Messier 30, also cataloged as NGC 7099, and this is a globular cluster. It was photographed by Paul Lloyd in West Haven, Australia, with a William Optics Floral Star 110, and he also used a dual power mate. He used a ZWO ASI 294 MC Pro, and his mount was a Los Mandi 11. And this was taken 34 frames at 300 seconds each for a total integration time of just under 3 hours, 2 hours, 50 minutes. Now, I'm not sure how well you can see this, but this is Hickson Galaxy Group 87. And this was taken by Gary M. in Onalaska, Texas. And he used an Edge 11 with a 294 mono camera and this was sitting on an Astrophysics Mach 1. And he used Astrodon filters, the LRG and B filters. The luminance was 60 the 60 frames at 2 minutes, and the RGBs, he did 30 of those at 2 minutes each for a total of 5 hours. So I know we can't see that very well. So here it is kind of zoomed in. So you can see there are 4 galaxies in the Hickson 87 group. And here we have NGC 6907 and 6908, which 6907 is a barred spiral galaxy, and 6908 is a lenticular galaxy. Now, this was also taken by Gary Mem with that same Edge 11 HD, and with the 294 Mach 1 in the same Astrodon filter, same setup, and actually the same number of frames as his last one, 60 2-minute luminance and 32 minutes of each RGB filter for 5 hours. And here is a bit of a close-up. And if you can see it, barely see it, you'll see the lenticular galaxy. It's actually they're very close to one another. And you can see it by the arrow right here. It's much smaller than 6907, but they are still pretty far apart. So that was it. So that's really all of them of note that is in Capricornus. Like I said, it's not a lot of them.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Still trying to figure out why we're getting this echo here, but not sure why. That's okay. We'll figure it out. And I think we might have lost Tom. I'm not 100%
Think
sure.
so?
That's David, not Tom. I don't even know, because he's been frozen for a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe it's just me. I hear an echo. But all right. Now for the, what is it?
Hey, Wayne's on. Hey, Wayne.
Yep. Oh, Dave is back. He's back.
Now he's back.
Yeah, I had to reboot it. I saw the screen. I could see you guys, but
It's
Yeah,
weird.
I guess I'm echoing. Yeah, I'm echoing now.
Yeah, so I think that's got to be my audio input, and it's weird. Everybody's looping into my audio input, and I'm not sure why, but weird.
so those galaxies, how far away are those things? Those, I mean, he's using an Edge 11. You can barely see.
Yes, you can barely see them. Yeah,
Those things must be far, far away.
Yeah, those Hickson groups are really, really. You need focal length to drag them out. So I mean, you're gonna want to use something with really long focal length to get of it.
Yeah.
I've been muting my. I've been muting my mic, so minimize some of it. So.
Okay. Let's see here. Just looking here.
What you're looking at?
They're actually at pretty similar distance if you're looking at 6907 and 6908, that lenticular and that barred spiral.
Yeah.
They're pretty close to one another.
Yeah,
I wonder if
the
they're
original.
how far they are from one another as far as the collision.
Yeah, until you showed that close up, I was like, "Where's the other galaxy?"
Yeah. Yep.
I was like,
Yeah.
I only see one.
Oh man. So we only got about just so everybody knows. I believe was voting closed at 9 or?
Yes, voting is closed.
Voting is closed.
Voting
We
closed.
forget
Yeah, voting
so,
is closed. And the last time I checked, which was earlier this afternoon, voting was pretty low. It was only 12 votes.
Wow.
So yeah, it was pretty low.
Well, what is everybody on vacation? Come on, guys.
I don't know.
We were over 50 for a while.
Yeah.
But all right. So let me do mine real quick because mine is not that like a big Canis Minor. So I mean, not much.
Yeah, get it. The little dog.
Little doggy. So of course I had to add my own brand of humor to it. So let me get this rolling here for a second.
Wayne, I think voting closed, but the URL for future, it is astroworldweb.com/IOTW for image of the week.
All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got here. So Canis Minor. All right. So let's see what we got with Canis Minor. So Canis Minor is the little doggy, right?
It's the puppy.
It's a little puppy. It's one of two dogs that are chilling out with Orion, right? So they're hanging out with Orion and they're doing that thing.
You want to hide me and Dave?
I could, but I kind of I'll hide you in a second.
Right.
And bam, bam, bam. All right. So Canis Minor, right? Canis Minor was cataloged by me in 2015. It's the 90th largest constellation, so this is a newer constellation out there. It was not one of the original 88 by Ptolemy. This is actually one that was just figured out by myself. It's home to the famous Growling Dog Nebula. So it's got no stars in it. There's no stars at all. It's got no Messier objects.
It's got some teeth.
It's got one star with known planets, and that's Astra Beta, and she's hanging out in the back right here. This is the star number 2. And he's always fighting with Canis Major. So that being said, we'll just
Go get him, Pat. Go get him.
So that's a border collie and a chihuahua. so there we go. That's my little doggy. So so we're gonna go Canis Minor. We got some mythology here back with the real Canis Minor. So that's my little thing with Pepper. So it is Latin for the smaller dog. It's one of the two dogs, like I said before, that are following behind Orion, which is Canis Major. That's the big dog, and it's the 71th largest constellation. So it is a small constellation. It's not big at all. It really doesn't have any Messier objects. It's got 2 stars. Recently, they would just discovered some planets around 2 stars. And it also contains the 7th brightest star in the sky, Procyon, which is the guy right at the heart of the doggy, right there.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Yeah, right. So I'm going to go with a little bit of a lesser known myth with Canis Minor because the Greek one's really not that fun. So we're going to go to the Latin version of this. So basically, what happened with the dog here, right? It's said to represent the dog Mera, which was the dog of the very unlucky winemaker Icarius, not Icarus, Icarius. And what happened is Icarius actually met his end at the hand of a group of shepherds, right? So he saw these shepherds, they were all hanging out and they were all exhausted. They were in the fields doing their thing. And so Icarius said, hey, have some wine. So the shepherds, unfortunately, have never actually tasted wine before, and they thought an evil spirit has gone over them, and they got wasted. So what they did was they thought that Icarius poisoned them. So what did they do? They killed him. They killed the winemaker, and Mera, the dog, found Icarius's body and ran to Icarius, his daughter, Aragon. And Aragon and Mera was so distraught and overwhelmed with grief that they took their own lives and they killed themselves. And Zeus later placed their images in the sky and to be forever immortalized as the drunken dog, and that's that. So they were drinking with shepherds and lost their lives, and that's where they got.
Dude, I swear, it's like every Greek story is a tragedy.
Yep.
Even when they call it a comedy, it's a tragedy.
Right. It's horrible. So here's Canis Minor, pick number 1. Like I said, there's not a lot of stuff in Canis Minor. The first thing is Luton Star. And Luton Star is actually a red dwarf, if I remember right. Yeah, it's a red dwarf, which is actually one of the stars that have been recorded to have planets orbiting it. Really cool. Tough to see visually at magnitude, I believe it was 9.84. But it is a double star as well. I wanted to put the right ascension and declination because you can get an image of this. So that's the right ascension and declination. I couldn't find an actual image of Luton Star and Astrobin. So I put the Stellarium picture up there. So here's Procyon here, right? And all the way on the right, you can barely see it. On the right side, it's got the target. That's Luton Star over here. It's only 12.3 light years away. So it's super close.
Wow.
9.87 was the apparent magnitude. It's the 22nd closest star to us. So there are 21 other stars that are actually closer than Luton Star. But it'd be pretty cool if there's some life or something out in those planets around Luton Star. It's only 12 light years away. We could get hot, skip, and a jump. It's like taking a plane over the pond, right? So Canis Major picked two. One of these, this is a nice planetary nebula here, AbL24. It's a planetary nebula, and I also put the right ascension and deck up there if anyone wants to image it. This is 1,730 light years away. This was taken with a 152 refractor, almost 24 hours from Spain. There are other things in Canis Minor, but you are going to need some massive. There's a lot of PGC galaxies out there, a lot of very dim NGC galaxies out there. But these were the only two things that I could really see that without going over like an 8-inch Schmidt or a 10-inch Schmidt or something longer, you're going to need that to get some of the stuff in Canis Major. So that is it for Canis Major. I hope you guys liked seeing Pepper again and all that, but that is all that.
Nice.
So there you go. You got your Pepper fill tonight. So
I got a feeling your Pepper and my Nico would not get along.
oh, my dog has a definite Napoleon complex. It's
Pepper would chase all three of my dogs around, want to kill all three of my pitties.
Pepper's got no fear at all, zero.
Yeah,
no fear. He was taking. Pepper wanted to fight that border collie. Border collie's like, and just like laughing at him, gonna smack him around. But Pepper just kept on coming back for like an hour. He just was fighting him.
that border collie's probably like, what is wrong with this dog?
Well, the border collie, people say border collies are smart. This is my brother's dog. I'm sorry if you're listening, Joe, but that dog's dumb.
Did he drop him?
Oh, I don't know. That dog is dumb. Yeah,
I knew one that was brilliant dog.
Yeah. My poodle, so too smart for his own good. I mean, it makes no sense. The dog now knows the dog's 14 pounds, little dog, right? The poops are like the size of like Susan B. Anthony dollars, the small poops, right? So she's got a wee-wee pad here, right? So she knows the wee-wee pad makes noise. So she clomps on the wee-wee pad, right? And comes out and begs for a treat, whether she took a dump, piss, or nothing. And she tricks us all the time. I'm not going in there to look again. I'm just giving her one. Just give her a treat. I don't care. But now she just sits there and begs and now it's just we've been doing it for 15 years almost, and now it's just we just keep the treat bowl by the couch now.
Yeah, so, all you can do.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, real quick, we're going to hit the image of the week.
Yep, let's do it. We'll
go ahead and do that.
Because I got to take NyQuil because I'm not feeling well.
Okay.
So I feel it, I feel it right in the eye sockets. Like, damn sinuses.
Yeah, let me just get her primed up here.
And I got to get the wheel together too for.
Week and the dashboard.
Hey, Aqualung, spitting out pieces of his broken rock.
Let me go ahead and share the screen here. All right, so we have our image of the week contest. Again, the URL is astralworldweb.com /IOTW. If you can see that or not. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. So here are our images. Again, congratulations to Tom for his Horsehead and Flame Nebula for last week. And here are our entries. NGC 2232 by Chris Frieriksen with an Edge 8. The Rosette Nebula. This was a 4-panel mosaic by Jim Fakatellis. We have the Jellyfish here by Dave Schaefer, IC443, with a William Optics GT81. And we have Kimball's Cascade, the Asterism. And the Open Cluster NGC 1502 by Norm Hughes. And still, let me refresh this again. Am I looking at this wrong? Only 12? Yeah, 12 votes.
Wow.
So, wow. That is really, really low, guys. Come
Not
on.
good. Not good.
You know,
I'll have to talk to my people about that.
yeah, we'll have to, do something about that. So let's see here. Let's find out who our winner is for February 16th. And it is Dave. Congrats, man. Your Jellyfish.
Hey, Dave's got the jelly. It's peanut butter jelly time.
All right. Hey. Congratulations there,
Hey,
sir.
Dave, another win. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. That one came out good.
Yeah.
There was a lot. I did a lot. It was like 15 hours worth of data on that.
And let me see here. What's going on? So let me get the wheel up and going here. Let's see, let me go back to. There we go. Go back to that. There we go. We got 43 people in for the new wheel so far.
Okay, we got, let me see, let me refresh this real quick. Yep. Okay. If we have 34 people watching now, and we have 24 thumbs up. So appreciate that for those who gave us a thumbs up. Thank you for the love there. If you haven't, please, we would really appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up on this video, as well as here on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, give us a like, and don't forget to share the show. Really appreciate that. And Dan, are you set yet?
Yeah, I just had to erase a duel here. Yep.
No goals.
I talked to the Jason James technical support line, and he's walking me through it a little bit. So he'll probably call me later. But it's weird that all of your audio is being feedbacked into my input, and I'm not sure why.
Wow. Okay.
Not sure why, but all right. So let's get the wheel up here. We got the wheel here. There we go. We got Tiny Dave there. We got Tiny Dave. We got, remember that commercial? What's that commercial? Don't make the little hand angry.
That's right.
Love that commercial. I want him to say, Quaid, open your mind.
Open your mind.
But well, we got the wheel here, and if you're not involved in the Wheel of Fortune here, the Sean Nielsen wheel here, Sean made this very infamous wheel here, famous on the channel, and go to astroweb.com and sign up for all the giveaways. We got 2 giveaways right now, a $50 giveaway to AstroWorld telescopes and the Masters of Pix Insight and IP4AP giveaway as well. So we have 73 people signed up for the $50 gift certificate. We only have 43 people signed up for this one. So and we've only had this open. We purged everybody, and we've only had this open for about 45 days now. So not bad. Coming back, we got some new blood, got rid of some old blood, and here we go. So this is for a free Masters of Pix Insight giveaway, and I believe they're getting ready to restart again. I think this is like the 7th or 8th run through. of Pix Insight for Newbies, I think, is coming up again already. So if I go to the website and we can take a look real quick, and it's just Masters of Pix Insight, and I erased my browser history. So I got to actually type it now. mastersofpixinsight.com, and here it is. And it has a nice little video of what the Masters of Pix Insight are. And nope, the next one is Photons to Photos 19, March 12th. And what they do on this is they actually go through their whole workflow for whatever they're doing. So in this one coming up, Warren's going to work up narrowband data on the dolphin head. So might want to get into that. And if you don't win, it's only $35. So if you do win, you get it for free. If you don't win, $35, and you get 2 hours with some of the best people in the business. So, and again, you can get onto these giveaways at astroweb.com. Just go into giveaways and sign on up, whichever one you want. So this is for the free Masters of Pix Insight giveaway. Drum roll. And it is Josh Kovac. Josh, you would. Dave was just a picture of the week winner, so I think we would just have to kick him off the wheel for this one. But
that happened last year. I won picture of the week and won Master of Pix Insight.
All right, Josh, I'll send you an email, Josh, and you got the free Masters of Pix Insight giveaway. Nicey nice. Oh man, so what do we got Wednesday? We got Bob Denny coming on. We got Bob Denny. Then we got who's after that? I forgot who was after that on the 27th. I don't know. We got George Helios coming on in March. We got Guido coming on in March. We got Alan Friedman coming on in March. So that's going to be good. And then the week after that, I'll be traveling somewhere for the eclipse. And then the week after that is NEAF. Oh my God. Unbelievable. And my niece, if in case of you guys are Mets fans out there, I am not, but I'm going. I'm not even a baseball fan. I think I'm going to go in my Islander jersey. But what I'm going to do is my niece is actually singing the national anthem in her choir for the April 12th or 13th game. So
that's cool.
They're playing the Royals. So hopefully there's no pine tar incidents.
Yeah. Now you talk about roid rage.
Oh man, let me tell you something. I saw that live on TV as it happened, and let me tell you something. George Brett, when he came out there, and the veins were popping out of his neck, and he comes storming. You came storming out there.
Corn's got a question for you. Where are you going to view the solar eclipse? Are you going to go anywhere to view the solar eclipse?
It looks like I'm going to be going probably up north to the Great White North to hang out with Ron and Sean. That's what it looks like right now. So
it's supposed to be right over Buffalo and
Niagara. We're gonna have to do a little bit of traveling, but that's okay. It gives me, listen, hanging out with those two guys is a lot of fun either way, whether it's sun, clouded out or not, I'm gonna have a good time. So it doesn't matter.
Are you taking anything? Are you going to try to image it at all?
So you know what I got, and I bought one for me. I bought two of them actually. I bought one to sell and one for me. I bought the Skywatcher Solar Quest. And basically it's the original AZ GTI, the Alt Az head. It's only for solar, and it's rechargeable, it's everything. It's a little Alt Az mount, and it's only for solar. It's got its own app and everything. So it's like this little dinky thing, and I'm gonna bring my Az car, my 400, and that's it. That's all I'm bringing. That's it.
Nice.
Maybe I'll open up one of these Apollo cams and use one of those and sell it for, $50 off for used.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try. I would like to get down
$100
to
if you cook the sensor.
Yeah, it's fried, no warranty. You suck. Caveat
I don't think I'm gonna be
emptor.
Texas like I was hoping, but because I was hoping to maybe get down to Dallas, but I'm not gonna probably make it there. But I am gonna try, because it's much closer to get to Southern Illinois.
Yeah, because it's going
Carbondale.
right there. It's even Ohio, it kind of goes through there as well. So
I'll drive down to Southern Illinois, take my 60, but I'm trying to decide on the lens to get.
Why can't it be
thinking
on
maybe
the
like
weekend? Why is it have to be on
I'm thinking like
Monday?
maybe a 500 mil.
I don't know.
So it
Yeah,
is expensive.
500 will be fine. For I'm using a 400. I'm definitely not using a 952 like I did the last time. That was just dumb. But I didn't think Corona too much. I just I need to figure out some. I'm hoping to learn a lot from Alan when he comes on the 20th. Get some questions and answers there. So that'll give me like a week to kind of play around with the Solar Quest and see, just so you can see. I have it right here. Let me see if I can get it. Solar Quest, so you can see what it is if you don't know what it is. And it's relatively cheap. It's like $500. Let me see if I can get it from. I don't want to put. Let's see. I don't want to. Skywatcher USA. Here we go. So here's the Solar Quest. All right. So you mount it over here, right? And that's it. That's all it is. 11-pound payload capacity.
Okay.
And it tracks the sun.
Tracks the sun.
That's perfect.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Everything's lightweight. Nothing to it.
Nice.
Got the helio find. It's an auto alignment, so it finds the sun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, $530 for that.
It's not bad.
Just
Comes with the tripod and everything.
Yeah, everything you see here with the pure
Nice.
extension and the
Nothing wrong with
tripod, just like that.
That's a bargain.
I'm curious to see how this helio find works out. I've heard some good stuff about it. So we'll see. And all it needs is AA batteries or the 12-volt adapter. You can use it. It's got built-in GPS.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. So not bad. So I'm gonna give it a shot when I get it. It should be here like tomorrow. So we'll see. Yeah, AZGTI. It's almost the same exact thing, Tom. It's almost the same exact thing. Hey, Senthil. What's up, man? Terre Haute, Indiana. I know Tom's from Terre Haute. And I'm going to throw a little TV trivia in there. There was a guy in The Stand. If you remember the movie The Stand with Stephen King. Stephen King wrote it way back when. And there was a guy from Terre Haute, Indiana. And he turned out to be the turnaround guy in the whole thing. The guy's name was the Trash Can Man. And he just lit things on fire. And he just blew things up when everything was by. He just blew things up. And all he did was run around the whole place saying bumpty, bumpty, bump. And then he just blew up like oil tankers and oil fields and everything. Things blowing up all over the country. And he was one of the bad guys, but he was from Terre Haute, Indiana. So there you go. Useless piece of information. One good thing is that I bought tickets to go see Dune 2 on March 2nd.
Is that when it comes out?
Well, it comes out, I think, February 29th.
Okay.
But that's a Thursday, so who don't want to see it on a Thursday? So I'm going at 6 p.m. on a Saturday, and it's at the movie theater right down the block from my house, and it's got a full diner and bar.
Nice. I'm gonna have to get tickets to that too, and watch the first one over again.
Yeah, I got to watch the first one over again too. So
I was so mad when I was watching that first one, and they just leave you.
well, they're going to leave you again.
What are you doing?
They're making a third one, so I mean,
don't tell me that.
well, they're going to. From what I hear, they're going to end it where the book ends, without any, blowing up, any spoilers. It's going to end. The second movie is going to end with the first book ending. From what I know. The third movie is going to be all about Dune Messiah, the second book. So we'll see. And then HBO Max is coming out with The Prophecy, I think it's called. Now they changed the title of it, but it's a prequel series, a Dune prequel series, dating back 10,000 years before Paul Atreides, and finding out how the Harkonnens and the Atreides become blood enemies.
And they're going to do a series, like
they are doing it's a series. It's a series.
Very cool.
It's done by the same director that's doing the movies too. I forgot his name. But
very cool.
We'll see. All right. So it's like 9:35. I mean, I think it's time for me to hit some NyQuil. So
I'm looking at this simulator for the eclipse, and just even here, 91%.
91%. All right. Well, it's still not 100. It's not 100. That's like getting a 99% on a test. It just sucks.
Yeah.
But
91's better than what we're going to get here in DC.
Yeah, no, you're going to be like in the 70s, I think.
Maybe even less, 60 something.
60s. But what was I going to say? I don't know. I think it's time for me to get some NyQuil.
NyQuil.
I'm telling you, it's just. I hate feeling this.
Hopefully you feel better.
Yeah.
Hopefully the NyQuil just knocks it out of you and you get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I still got to work tomorrow. It sucks, but what are you gonna do?
But I tell you, we were talking about this before we got on the air. I'm slowly getting better and getting used to this Sky Tools.
Good.
And figuring some stuff out here. So maybe next week something I'll show it. Maybe next
well, I found my download link for Sky Tools 4. I was able to load it up and get the new version and everything. So I'm going to be playing with it again as well. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I want to see your work with the Asado. So I'm anxious to see all that.
I was actually working on which one was I working on, but now I don't think I'm gonna have to. It was NGC 2905, which is over in Leo, but it's not. I'm not gonna be able to finish it this at least not this time of year. It's
a little
didn't
late.
calculate it right. Yeah, I didn't calculate it right. So right now I'm going to target, which I'm probably gonna go after bows.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Either bows or like M96 or M96, one of the two. I haven't decided yet.
Well, you know what? It might be a good time to bring up the upcoming scheduling change because it's going to be getting close to.
Oh yeah.
So we're making a little scheduling change on Wednesday nights. Now, what's that?
Nothing major.
No, nothing major. We're making a little scheduling change just for the benefit of consistency, I guess. After 5 years, we're going to be going to 8 o'clock after our guests that are already booked. So up to Alan Friedman, anything booked after March 20th. we're going to be starting at 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights. So it'll be 8 p.m. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Friday. So not 9 and 8 anymore. It'll be 8 and 8. And good. It's a good job for our people in the UK. So it's an hour earlier. So everyone's like, "Yay! No more 9 o'clock! Yay!"
Yeah.
All right, good. Now I
That's
don't
one
feel
reason,
bad.
you know, for me to like, Eric's got to get some sleep.
I do. I like that too.
Hey, you know what? I'm so used to doing till 11 o'clock. I mean, that's but it is going to be nice to be 10 o'clock now. So yeah, no more 9 p.m. It may actually go down to 7 eventually. No,
Who knows?
and now Eric won't be able to make it for the first hour. He'll be stuck eating.
Yeah, well, I don't leave the shop till 7. So,
7 what?
p.m.
Oh yeah, you're Eastern too. Why do we do? Man, you're there till 7?
Yeah, I get there at 7:30 in the morning. I'm there
No,
till 7 at night.
No, we're not doing 7. We can't do 7 because you know what? That's probably when I'm eating dinner. So that's no good. But now you got people telling me to shut up. But hey, listen, we love doing the show. We're not changing the dates. We're not changing anything. We're just doing it an hour earlier. So we're getting older and we don't want to be up all night. And if we're being up all night, we want to be up drinking with our friends or hanging out with our wives, maybe.
Yeah.
But hey, it's gonna be a great weekend. It's gonna, everybody enjoy their weekend. I guess we just do the final thoughts, and I'll do my shot of NyQuil and go to bed. How about that?
But yeah, again, have a great weekend, everybody. If you're able to get out and image, have some fun. Looks like I'm probably going to have a nice weekend. So you may have, a few nice nights, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yep. I can't wait to test out the great. It's going to be called the Great Telephone Line Experiment. That's what it's going to be called.
There you go. Nice. So, but again, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay warm if you're in the like me, in these winter, still feeling winter a little bit, freezing my tickets off, 25 degrees.
Woo!
But yeah, but again, just have a great weekend, everybody, and have a great night. Clear skies.
All right, Dave.
Cool. Thanks for everybody, whoever voted for my image of the week. I appreciate it. I worked my butt off on it. I do not have any clear skies coming anytime soon. We're getting snow tonight. And it looked like the next 4 or 5 days weren't going to be that good. So, and then after that, be fighting the moon. But another good show. Eric, I'm curious to see how everything works with the Asato and want to see the results. Because if I do decide to get the 925, it's probably where we're going to lean.
Yep.
But otherwise, hopefully everybody has a great weekend, stays healthy. Dan, get better.
I'm going to try. But and you know what? For those of you, and I may as well just show it. Those of you that are going to NEAF, make sure you go to NEAF because it's the only place where you're going to be able to get this this lovely limited edition AstroWorld advertisement. You'll be able, if you go to NEAF, this will be in your bag as you come in, and you'll get it. And if you want, you can bring it to us, and Eric will sign it. I'll sign it. Dave will sign it. Everyone will sign it. And we'll get a little Sharpie marker. We'll do. So it's a limited edition advertisement that was made by a good friend of mine. Thank you, Sharon, for making that. But I thought it came out really, really good. And it'll be in your attendee bag as you enter NEAF. So there you go. So that'll be in there for you. All right.
Well, that's it.
Rock and roll. All right, everybody. Well, have a good night, everybody. Don't forget this Wednesday, we have Bob Denny coming on at 9 p.m. We're still on the 9 p.m. schedule, so don't miss it. Don't be in it. Well, be an hour early. That's fine. Maybe you can vote for picture of the week this week, you slackers. Be an hour early. But hey, thank you, everybody. Larry, Sean, Corin, Tom, Chris, Newman. All you guys and gals. I know Low Key's out there. Thank you so much for the support and hanging out. And if you're not a member on Patreon, go check us out. We're going to start pumping some actual content on there pretty soon. So it's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks. If I don't get it, it's going to be crazy. But anyway, have a great night. Everybody take care. Have a great weekend. Be safe. If you're going out drinking, don't drive. And well, if you're going to drive, well, what do you say? What do they say? Got to drive, too messed up to walk. Is that what it is? So
do your drink and get it out. Do your drink and get it out of the way. Then go driving.
Oh, there you go. That's what it is. That's what it is. Get it out of the way first, and then, kind of. Yeah, no, don't do that. Just be safe. It's fine. Don't ever do anything that I say. Don't ever do that. If you've watched the Patreon stuff, I'm all full of crap. So listen, everybody, seriously, have a great and safe weekend. Enjoy the imaging if you get it. And remember, as always, to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you on Wednesday with Bob Denny. Have a good night.
See you, everybody.